Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Belgium at the 2030 World Cup. Now, I'm recording these all in a row, so the two previous episodes of this were also recorded just before. So I've managed to sort of subside the anger that I felt at the end of the last episode, mainly because this one took so long to get from that to this. I've been sitting here for 42 and a half minutes to go like 4 days. I don't care whether we're in the transfer window or not. As it happens, we're not anyway, I don't think. But that's beside the point. This, I couldn't have done another year at this save. It takes so long to do anything. It crashes all the time. And that's another thing, actually, I wanted to talk to you guys about. People keep asking me whether I'm going to put the save up online. I'm not. Firstly, the save file is massive now. It's 5 gigabytes or something stupid because of all the leagues we had turned on. But more important than that is the fact that you just get crash dumps all the time. It really just isn't worth having. And also, if I did put it up and you kept getting crash dumps, I'm not tech support. I would constantly get people asking me to fix it for them, and that just, it's just not worth the trouble, honestly. It's a shame because I'm just really hoping to put it up at the end so you guys can continue the legacy, but unfortunately the save file is just so buggered, it's just not worth it. So, as you can see, Mexico actually beat Uruguay. So there you go. We're going to have to pull something out of our arse here in order to actually win this. Italy are through, France are through, Russia are through, Canada are through against Wales, and Mexico are through as well. So, yeah. I mean, there isn't really many worse teams we could have get drawn against. I mean, look, everyone's tired, but what are you supposed to do? Like, we're going to have to... Oh, Jesus. We've got really no choice. We just have to play our best, put our best foot forward because of all the games now. Azawi will start. I'll bring Garcia and Robert on later. I'm still seething after what happened in the last episode. You might not think it was as annoying, but the thing is, if that happened to you, you'd be just as annoyed, if not even more. I'm restraining myself because I'm on camera. I can say some anyway, let's get into this then. They're the favourites because they're Argentina, as you would expect. So let's see what they've got. Villarroel, Rodriguez, Aguilar, Gaona, Sala, Navarro, Lamberti, Tauber, Carrillo, Rojas, Pico on the bench, Lopez, Montero, Cardozo. Marcelo Di Placido somehow isn't the starting striker for Argentina. Vieto, Apud, there's a Pud on the bench, Almiron, Marks, Cesar Marks, of course, too, Salas, Saldana, Navarrete, and Montenegro, interestingly, on the bench, though. So Marcelo Di Placido isn't starting, which I guess is a bonus, because if he comes on, we're gonna get the sausage, let's face it. So I really hope I can bring you guys another game in this episode. I really, really do, just because. But if we don't worry, I will be doing a look at some of the other clubs that we've managed as well at the end, hopefully. So let's get into this then. It's against Argentina. I'm not particularly confident in our chances here. I think that we would have had a better shot against Mexico. Like, as much as Uruguay did lose to them, I still feel that we'd have had a better shot against Mexico than we would against Argentina, to be honest. They're a bloody good side, and we've not had to come up against a team of their quality since I've been manager of Belgium, really, because, we did the Euros, and it's mostly been qualifying since then. Lamberti now for Argentina, Gaona, Aguilar on the edge, and it's Villarreal, and that's a goal. That's such a goal. I mean, it's great football from Argentina. They've passed it all the way through us, and with their first shot of the game, they've taken the lead. We're going to have to... Well, I don't know. I was going to switch to counter, potentially, but now we're behind. We just have to try and see what happens in this game. At the moment that we lost that goal against Poland, I knew we'd go out against whoever we played, really. It just so happens that it's going to be Argentina, and we're going to bloody deserve to. Great finish from Rodriguez, and that is 1-0 to Argentina. But we're going to get an instant highlight here, perhaps an instant equaliser from us. Can we do what they've just done and make this game a little bit more interesting? Azawi now, he's going to lose the ball there. Ball out wide, and Villarroel will get onto that, though. We've got plenty of players back, though, so that's always one sign of a good thing. They've got a lot of possession, but that just seems to be the way this... Wow. I was sorry, I was just about to hold my breath because I just assumed we were about to concede another goal. That being said, we may well still do. Plenty of time left in this game yet, guys. We do have Robert to come off the bench, and... Wow. They are looking very much like the Argentina you would expect them to be. They may not even need Di Placido to beat us, if I'm honest, guys. We're up against it here, unfortunately. We may have been able to qualify with that real aplomb, but... I don't know. I felt like we probably could have got... Wow, another big save from Yakas. We're going to get destroyed here. I cannot see any way that we're not going to get battered. Oh, look, every single chance. Every single opportunity, like every single time the play stops, there's another chance for Argentina. I mean, we could concede 7 or 8 at the moment. Look at this! Why is number 3 dropping so deep? There's no reason why you would do that. Why can't they just hold a standard defensive line? That's something that really frustrates me about FM this year, is even when your players have no instructions to mark anyone specific, they just don't seem to hold a straight line. They seem to drop back for no reason, which just allows those spaces in behind. Very annoying. But so far, we've somehow got away with it and are only 1-0 down. But we need to offer something in the second half of this game. I'd like to get to half-time at 1-0 if we can. Oh, hello. Maybe even 1-1. Who knows? Azawi. Make some changes at halftime and freshen things up a little bit. Go on. Mathis with the ball in. Get an equaliser. That would be amazing. Ball across. Azawi has put it in the back of the net. Belgium 1. Argentina 1. Out of absolutely nothing, we are level in this knockout game. And I suppose we may have to do a bit of a mugging. We've been mugged off before. Let's see if we can do it to someone for once. Leonard's ball in and a great header from Azawi. Scoring the goal to put us level. Oh my God. Surely not. Matthew. Oh, it's well blocked. If we went 2-1 up at half-time, I'm going so much counter-attack in that second half. Da Silva, Leonard. Oh God, they're going to score now. Now this is how counter-attacking football should be done, ladies and gentlemen, because this is going to get lumped in and they'll score it at the back post. Or, oh hello, is there a break on for us perhaps? Yildirim, plenty of players over. Azawi, plenty of players. Why is he not continuing? Why did the number 17 stop his run? We could have had a break on there, but for some reason he just stopped for no reason. This was probably deflecting off our own goalkeeper or something. Oh, Jesus. We got away with that one there. But the thing is, we should have had a break on there. For some reason, the number 17 stopped his run when he should have just overlapped. Yildirim now. Let's have another go at this. Up to Azawi. He's not the best in these positions. He'll lose the ball in the end anyway. Won't he? Well done. Well done. He's kept it. And he's just run it straight out of play. He's doing his best, bless him. And Esteban Navarro is injured for Argentina, so Navarrete will come on. Who's been shit? Here's my first question. We're going to do a halftime team talk first. Really? Well, we're at 1-1. It's not the worst result in the world. Come on. Cheer up, Charlie. So it's going to have to be Tielemans. He's going to have to come on from Malambo. He's been woeful in that first half. Not that he's the only culprit by any stretch. Robert will also be coming on around, well, depending on how things go. Oh, my days. Oh, no, Di Placido's on. We now say a prayer for the second half where we will inevitably concede 17 goals. I cannot believe they're going 3-4-3 in the second half with Di Placido up top. This is going to be an absolute bloodbath if we don't get this run right. Leonard now, though. Then again, are we on exploit the flanks? We should be. Right. We are good against 3 at the back systems. So you just never know in the second half. We might actually have something special up our sleeve. Look at this. This is what I mean. The space that's afforded to us when we get like this. Azawi, Matthew, inside he comes. Yildirim. Oh, what an opportunity. A big opportunity for Belgium there to even take the lead. This is going to be a case of who blinks first, I think. If we can get the ball high up the pitch, we can have a chance at them. If they do it, it's going to be equally as opportunistic. And, that must be offside. Marcelo Di Placido 1-0 to Argentina. 2-1 to Argentina. I mean, they deserve it. Make no mistake about that. I thought there was shades of offside about it potentially, but what? Right. I don't get what he's doing here. What purpose is he serving in that position? He's not tracking a runner potentially because he's not that close to the guy, and in theory, this guy should be marking him. All he's doing is playing everybody on side and allowing Argentina to score. I hate seeing it, and it's so frequent. It's almost like just one of those things, I suppose. Desmet is going to have to come off soon, I think, unfortunately. Right, let's see. I'm going to make a double substitution. Who else have we even got? I'm going to bring De Geerling on here because Desmet is knackered as hell, and Robert is going to come on up top and provide. Probably not provide a great deal. We've just not been good enough. But then, what were we going to be able to do against Argentina? They are bloody great. We're going to look for the overlap though, just to try and flood those. Play wider, perhaps. Yeah. That doesn't really work. That's more of a defensive thing than a... yeah. Let's see. Let's push forward, I suppose. Have I already done a touchline talk? Yeah, probably have, haven't I? I think it's because of the substitutions. It's allowing me to make another one. We're still only a goal away, though, from taking it to extra time. So you just never know what can happen in these games. But Di Placido's goal looks like it's just sunk Belgium. What a tackle from Tielemans. Go on, slip him through. Or just don't. Yildirim, yes! There we go. Belgium 2, Argentina 2. Bouachniab... I'm sorry, I apologise, I probably just butchered his name. It sounds like it's of Moroccan or North African origin, but unfortunately I'm not too sure about it. I thought Ribera delayed the pass too long, but Yildirim does well, gets in between the lines, and smashes that near post. Belgium 2, Argentina 2. Now, they're going to get an instant goal, aren't they? Oh no, we've got the ball. Now we've lost the ball. Now they're going to get an instant goal. What are you doing? What are you doing? Right, number 5 there. Sorry, I just waved my arm about. Right, I understand that you need to get in position, but why is it when the ball played over his head, does he not run after it? He's just allowed the guy to come through like that. It's absolutely nonsensical. Nobody would do that. No professional footballer would behave like that. It's just absolutely absurd, some of the things players do in this game. It's ridiculous. I can't believe we're actually at 2-2 in this. We really don't deserve it. I have to say that. But we've done what we needed to do in a sense, and that's just try and mug them off, basically. Robert, out wide for Matthew. Surely not. Surely not. De Geyling now. Right, here we go. Here comes the goal. Here comes the Argentina goal. Villarreal all the way through for Di Placido, and he's about to sink. Oh my goodness, Marcelo Di Placido. If I was still his manager, I'd be very, very upset at him, but I could not be happier with him right now. Robert, look at that! In acres of space. They're still leaving gaps at the back, Argentina, it has to be said, and they are just throwing all kinds of caution to the wind at this point. And Andre's through, whips it across, Robert's through, saved. Oh! The chance was there, guys. The chance was there for us to win this match. Well, not win this match, but give ourselves a real opportunity of winning this game. We score there, and I'll tell you what, they're under a lot of pressure, but they will score. Right, okay, why didn't he win the ball there? Robert with a beautiful touch again. He's making a real go at this for us. Robert, he's gone through. He's gone all the way through. Oh, and Pico in goal there for Argentina makes the big save. This has been a much more entertaining match than I ever imagined it would be, guys. I think we may well be going to extra time at this rate. Tielemans, De Geyling, whips it across. Nobody really there, and it's clattered away by Argentina. Considering their dominance, they have not found the back of the net enough as they should do. Look at these chances. There's no way in hell they should have only scored 2 goals against us. They should have like 5, probably. So we're lucky in that sense. But also, well done our goalkeeper for keeping them out, to be honest. You've got to give him huge credit for the work he's done in actually keeping us in this match. We would be nowhere near this. Please don't. Just spread it out wide. There we go. And now play it back into Robert and get him running. That's it. There we go. There's lots of space out on the right-hand side. We've got 3-on-3 at the back. Robert's all the way through. He's in. He scored! Belgium 3, Argentina 2. I have no idea where that's come from. Robert with the goal. Fuck me, people. He's literally just run straight past the defender there. I don't know what their defender's doing. And he's put this in the back of the net for Belgium. What a moment that could be in our history. Now watch them immediately equalise. Wait for it. Insta highlight, probably. I am going to go on contain. I don't give a fuck. Waste time. Play even safer. We're going to not look for the overlaps at all. We're just going to keep that ball. We're going to shoot on sight. I don't even care. We've got 2 minutes. Can we hang out for 3 minutes in this match and win over Argentina? No, we can't. No, we can't. No, we can't. This is the Argentina equaliser, people. So, people say I'm a bit pessimistic sometimes, but given some of the shit I've seen in this game, you can understand my pessimism at times. Right, win that. Clear it, clear it. Yaka's lump. Oh, hello, Robert, go on. Yildirim breaks this down. Oh, win that. Yes, Robert's got it. Is there a break on for us, potentially? De Geyling, huge space for Matthew. What is that? One of the worst passes possible at that moment. Matthew's all the way through, and he scored it! Incredible. On contain, Belgium 4, Argentina 2. And what was I saying about one-off games? Sometimes they just do the most darndest things, people. I thought this chance had gone when Matthew was played so far out wide. I am absolutely in disbelief. Incredible stuff. Matthew with the goal. It's Belgium 4, Argentina 2, and we're through to the quarterfinals. I don't know what to say, people. We didn't deserve it in terms of the performance on the night, but Argentina did not take their chances, and we have beaten them. And I'm in shock, to be honest, people. I am in absolute shock. So, with that in mind, we're going to go on and do the quarterfinals in the next match. Let's see who we're actually playing against. I don't know if we'll actually be able to find out just yet. Next round. No. Quarterfinal. France, Russia. So we'll be playing either Brazil or Denmark. We're going to be playing Brazil, people. That's going to happen. So expect us to get knocked out anyway. But it's going to be fun because we've managed to get further than I ever expected. So, guys, I'll join you guys in a sec for that. Right, guys. Little bit of what's happened here, basically. My camera has died. You would have noticed it. I didn't notice it when it was actually happening. But basically it means that I can't record at the moment. Anything proper, basically. And I don't have time to charge the camera because it's getting really late. So this might have to be a slightly... what's the word? Abridged episode. I was really hoping to do both games in today's episode because why not? But this one's gone on for quite a long time as well. So what I'm going to do now is take you through some of the teams we used to manage and just do that bit basically because I did promise I would do that and I feel like that's probably about right time. So in the next episode we'll be playing either Brazil or Denmark. I really do apologise for that. I've recorded a lot of episodes today and the camera has basically just given up the ghost. As you can see though, HIFK have not managed to get out of that division since we got relegated with them, which is, I feel really bad about that, to be honest, guys, because it sucks for them, really. It really, really does. But there you go. That's how HIFK have been doing. Next up after that, we went over to Acheronas over in Cyprus, and let's just take a little gander at how well they've done. So they've kind of been flip-flopping, I imagine. They've got up as far, well, basically, they've had a 4th in that division and a 5th, and yeah, basically that's about as much as they've done. I don't know whether they've got Castanas. I'm pretty certain. No, that's obviously a different Castanas. It can't be. I could have sworn I had a guy called Georgios Castanas. Oh, that was at Red Star. Bloody hell, folks. In fact, was it at Red Star? I don't really remember. So that was at Heronas. Next up, we went over into Malta, where we played for... not played. Oh, come on. Where we managed Zurich. Yeah, massive apologies again about the webcam, not the webcam, the camera thing. It's just that I don't want to do that next episode without a camera, just because it could, well, not the next episode, but the next part of this video without a camera, just because I feel like there's so many things that could happen in that Brazil game. I really hope it caught the end of the game against Argentina, and it didn't completely bugger that one, because that would suck if we didn't catch the bit at the end, because my reaction at times was fucking ridiculous. So there's Zurich, again, managed to stay in the top flight though, which is always important, though they did get relegated once, which I believe was definitely after we were in charge there. I believe we were in charge around these sort of times, potentially. After Zurich, though, we went over to Spartak Seme over in Kazakhstan. Now, they... Actually, I believe they got relegated after us. Yeah, they did. After we won 2 titles, they went 8th, then 11th, then 8th, then 6th, then relegated, then 3rd back up, and up into 7th. So, not that great, to be honest, guys, but... You know, we did a good job with them. 2 back-to-back titles, you can't ask for more than that. The best they'd got in that entire period before, you know, was 4th and 5th. So back-to-back title wins for us is absolutely absurd. And I'm really, really proud. That's one of my favourite moments for us, was being in Kazakhstan and doing back-to-back titles, because that's one of our biggest achievements, I think. Then after that, we moved over to Hertha Berlin, over in Germany. And now I think they have been relegated since we were there. Yeah, they have. We got them promoted, though, which was always good. We stabilised them, got them up, kept them up for a couple of years, and eventually they did go back down, and they've actually stayed down, which is disappointing. I don't think anyone that we was really would know are still there, unfortunately, for them. After that, we went over to Granada. I actually completely forgotten about that, frankly. Such was some of the sort of issues we had when we were over there. Slaven Bilic is actually the manager of Granada currently, so that's an interesting one as well. But they've been pretty solid, really. I mean, look at this. Just fantastic, really. I think that was when we were in charge, when we got them 3rd, but then 4th, 6th. They've sort of dwindled a little bit, but still doing decent enough for them. I don't think there's any particular players that are probably still there from when we were there either. And finally, after that, we went to, of course, Roma, which obviously I don't need to show you just there. Now, of course, in the looking forward episode, which will be, it won't be directly after this series finishes, because I'm going to have to simulate 10 years in this save, and yeah, that's going to take fucking ages, just to let you know. So that will just pop up whenever, basically. It won't be as an episode for that day. It will join an episode of Paris for that day. So, guys, apologies for the sort of camera issues and stuff. In the next episode, there's going to be an extra episode, but the fact is, there may well have been anyway. So, you know, if we get to the semis, then there will be 2 games in the next episode, but if not, we'll go out in the next game. And if not, if that we do go through and somehow get to the final, then that will be its own match, which we will then play on extended highlights. So, I will join you guys in the next episode, where we'll be playing either Brazil or Denmark. Well, we will be playing one of those. Hopefully Denmark, frankly. That would be magnificent. That will give us a real good chance. So I will join you guys then. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.